sit here.
Yeah, fine.
So we got what,
5 more? Even there's still, I mean, we still got quite a few seats around. Yeah, there's a stool here, there's also 5 chairs up here. Stool there, stool there. And stool there. One here, there's basically about one at every table. Couple up here. Stools over here. We've got quite a few. Fill in. We've got stools if you want to take a. We'll get started here in just a minute.
I was sitting in 110 of Maine, and it's supposed to be in 110 of BVA, and I went, because I was
Got
in
stools up here if you want to sit at
This
the
is
table.
special education. This is solid fluid crap.
Enough time. We got a couple of stools up here, a couple of chairs up here. If you want to participate in my first little demo, I've got a card. If anybody else, I've got 4 left. Anybody need one? 2 left.
We got one on our table.
Oh,
Oh, you sure? So I look at you.
if you want.
Here, good hand here, then you're all done.
Done.
Thanks.
Okay. All gone. I do need those back at the end. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Kurt Bernhardt. I'm the Executive Director of Education Technology. My title has changed. Education Technology for the State Department of Education. I basically handle anything. I am the tech department for the State Department of Ed. I handle everything from getting broadband to schools all the way down to the technology in the classroom. Of course, OMES is technically the technology department of the state, but we won't tell them that. But I'm the non-OMES tech person for the State Department of Ed. This is my fun session, and I have put my device away. Basically, I love technology. I had almost born with a computer. I've been programming Atari 800s, if anybody's that old. That was my first computer to program. But I've had computers for a long time, just use technology. To me, technology is fun. It's a great way. It's becoming a great way to engage students in classrooms. There's all kinds of different things you can do. First of all, for those who have a smartphone, don't feel like you're obligated to, but if you've got a smartphone, go to this website. It's Poll EV, basically a short version of Poll Everything. So it's pollev, POLLEV.com /engage5. Just a second, I'm going to change the screen, but the link will still be up there. So if you go to pollev.com /engage5, if I get my pointer off the link, right here, top. Go up there and tell me who you are. Tell me you're a teacher, principal, superintendent, tech staff, instructional tech staff, or other. And this is going to change as people go there and answer the question. You'll notice the bar chart changes. This gives me an idea of who's in the room.
It's Pole EV what?
pollev.com /engage5. ENGAGE5. This is also a great tool to use in class. They're free accounts. You can get paid accounts that allow you to do more polling and everything else. But I think the first paid account's like $50 a year, so it's not. There is education pricing. You have to make sure you're on education pricing. Everybody have a chance to answer? Looks like we're 80% teachers in here, 7% principals, 10% instructional tech, and 3% tech. Next question. This is a 2-question survey here. Make sure I'm on the right one. As soon as I click this is very easy to set up. As soon as I click that, now it should have a different question on your screen, which should look like that. And I need to click elementary, middle, or high school? Elementary's winning right now. Oh, middle school surging ahead, but not surging ahead, but surging up. Okay, everybody, have a chance to answer? Just to show you, give me an idea of who's in the room, and also to show you a quick tool that you can use, as long as your students, all they need is a smartphone or other connected device. Don't read my question yet, but okay. Everybody, I gave the first 40 people that came in, I gave you a card, and I don't even have one to show. These are free. If you go to plickers.com, you can print out just on. It does take quite a bit of toner, so print these out. What these are, if you notice on your card, depending on which way you're, well, it looks like it's on all four corners. So top right, it has your number. Everybody's got a different number in this room, so everybody's actually got a different shape. And what this is, like I said, it's called Plickers. Basically, this is an audience response system that you can use in your school. And I'm going to ask you some questions, which I've got the first one up on there, but I haven't actually started it yet, so you won't be able to answer. Basically, it's got an A, B, C, and D on it. If you look at the picture, you look at the top, it's got A, B, C, D. I'm going to ask you a multiple choice question. You turn your card based on what you think the answer is. You hold it up. I'm going to use my smartphone that only requires the teacher to have a smartphone. I'm going to scan the audience, and we're going to see here in just a second. It's going to show you what everybody's answering. So I hope you know your technology here. Because they're all tech questions, because I'm a tech guy. So sorry, people online, unfortunately, you'll have to just watch. Let's see. Okay, all I need to do is go to my smartphone. There's basically on Android and iOS, there is an app called Plickers. And basically you download that app, it's free. And what I basically have is I've got, well, let me give you a little background. Basically it's a free account, this is all free. Free account, you go online, you create your account, you create your classes of students. I can walk you through this online. I've got my classes set up here. You can have as many classes as you want. I've got my Engage 2016 class, which is all of you. In case you want to know what your name is, it's up here based on a number. Sorry if it's not your real name, but it happens to be the most popular names currently in the U.S. But so you create your class. If you're an elementary teacher, you put your 25 students in here. They all know their number. My wife's a third grade teacher, and unfortunately I haven't quite got her using them yet. But her fellow third grade teacher across the hall, all she did is she went online. Let me show you. If you go to Plickers.com, and it's right here. It says cards. There's the cards. You simply print them out in 8.5 by 11 paper. You cut them up, and then what she did, all her kids have journals. So on the back cover of the journal, she taped their card. So this card is theirs for the entire school year. They are number 1, number 2, number 5, whatever it might be. So you create your classes, then you can create a library of different assessments. These are different ones I've done. We're getting ready to do one of the ones that you basically create it and then you activate it. You put it in the queue. And now I go to the app and it's got my question queued up there. Whoops. And I need to get back to live view so you can see what's going on. I say live view, is that where? Yeah, that's where I need to be. So, I'm going to go ahead and click scan and that should, yep, up. Now is when I need to switch. It could, okay, everybody go ahead and hold your cards up. I'm going to show you, as I scan the room, based on what name you are, it shows me, and although I can't really show this very well, it shows me in the room green who answered it right, and somebody answered wrong because it's in red. And I actually just skimmed through here, and it's gonna click. And you can see the names, so you know who hasn't answered yet. But more importantly, and I'll do this on, I'll leave it on this one, it shows me, and I can just keep scanning and make sure I get everybody. We should have 40.
And you can change it.
39.
I guess so. If you turn it, is it changing?
Trying to say it looked like it did.
Yeah, if you want to change your answer. And said this is kind of a rather large. I'm really testing this out, but everybody do I have? They give me a count.
That's 40.
I got 40. Okay, so that's basically, you can use this. It stores all this information, so you have a record of what students answered most right, whatever. So you can use this. And you can go crazy with this if you want. Do a beginning before the lesson. See how much knowledge they have. Teach a lesson. See how much they retained. So I click check. I can sit here and scan it on my phone to see. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 answered different questions, which is what we got up there. And so I should have tested this. Let's see. How do I get to the next question? Next quick, I keep bouncing back to the, it's more fun to watch the graph. Okay. What part of speech is the word fun? Adjective, adverb, noun, or verb? You are limited to 4 basically answers, A, B, C, D. Of course, that's how the cards are designed. Let me scan. As I scan the room, again, it's actually, I'm looking at your picture of you, and it's popping up your name, and it's popping up what you answer. And so I can see green and red. Tells me basically how many people are getting this. Right. So I have 40. I can't add that many. But I'm going to click done. I'm going to go through the list and see that I didn't actually scan. It shows me in gray that I didn't scan 4 cards. I couldn't read them. But for demonstration purposes, I'm going to move on. So there's the answers for that one. Okay, we don't have to run through all these, but what do y'all think about this? Something useful? And just so you know, if you want, I started out with the paper cards and I've passed them around quite a few times. They kind of get torn up and everything. So $20 on Amazon.com, you can actually buy the laminated set. Or if you want to laminate your own, very important, matte finish. If you do a glossy finish, it has to be able to read that shape or it's not going to get the answers right. So if you want to laminate your own, make sure you have a matte finish laminate. Okay, throwing in a math question here. What is 35 divided by 7? Yeah.
Can you hide that graph as you're scanning so the students aren't influenced by?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you don't even have to have the screen up. Or you could have it on the students. This would allow you to just say, okay,
And
how
that
many
just
you haven't
tells
answered yet?
That just tells you if you've scanned it, not if they got it right or wrong.
Right, exactly. This is just telling you that I've read it. This is actually better for the teacher probably to see. I'm missing. And I mean, I'm getting the people in the back of the room that's flashing, but I'm probably have to see who I missed. I have 40.
No.
Wait, okay, who's number 4? Let's see. Where? Okay. Let's see, I'm still missing Jacob, Billy, Alicia, 22, 11, 14, 15, 21, 33. And I mean, you may have to, of course, typically you probably won't have this large of a class, but if there's any dark areas in the room or whatever, it might have trouble. Did I get everybody? Oh, looks like I got everybody. And unfortunately, they didn't design this to where you can see 40 students. Yep, okay. So, there you go. That's an idea of flickers. But completely free. Hopefully we'll stay that way. Sometimes the free things tend to...
And at the end, does it give you any score of any one correct answer?
Yeah, it does store it all on the website, so you
Okay.
have that data when you go back. Like I said, you basically set up your classes so you know who number 5 was and everything.
Okay.
So, whoops, and I didn't even flip to the right slide, but here's, Plickers, it's, just plickers.com, it's free. All you need is a teacher iPhone, Android smartphone, tablet, iPhone, Android app. And you just have to print your cards, create your web account, create your assessments, and add students to classes, and you're ready to roll. Okay, something I didn't put in my little chart. This basically is for, like I said, all you need is a smartphone. One teacher smartphone and you're ready to roll. It can be any classroom. If you've got a one-to-one environment, or maybe you're doing a small group, if you have a set of 5 iPads, Chromebooks, whatever it might be, all you need is access to a website, Kahoot. I didn't set up I should have set up the game to demonstrate it. We can demonstrate it if I've got time at the end. But basically Kahoot is very similar, but you're actually going onto a website and taking the test, and it's designed to be competitive, because it will at the end show you you get scores based on how fast you respond. So it's kind of creating a competitive environment. It's basically a game. At the end of a lesson, you've got a history lesson, you teach such and such, and then you ask these 5, 10 questions. You can add images to the questions. I apologize for not having one set up. I've created one before where it's like a geography lesson, and I show a picture of a state. What state is this? So they answer that. Again, it's just a great way to engage them. Yes?
You can also go on there and there's some that are already made.
Yeah, there's
Some pre-made.
Yeah.
So the website, there's 2 different websites. It's getkahoot.com, KAGETKAHOOT.com. That's where you go to create your teacher account, set up your student accounts. It's again, there's a teacher account, there's a student account. You create your assessment, and then you're basically ready to go. The other website, which is kahoot.it, and I don't know if you actually need the pound sign, but it's got //. That is the place you go to actually take the quiz. So the students go there. You go to the first link, students go to the second link, and you're ready to go. So, and I'm not going to cover them. Everybody knows about Wikipedia. Just some things. I mean, if you're not using Wikipedia,